Okay. So right now, the Dawning Event, like, upgrade card, at this very moment, right now, the Dawning Event upgrade card, the one that you usually have to pay silver for, money, silver, plat, whatever you want to call it, the one you usually have to pay for is free. Also, those watching on YouTube, if you guys could please confirm that things look all nice and right. Incorrect. Crazy88, thanks for the 25 months. The event card is free. Yes, I'm not kidding. Literally, if you go, I've already claimed it. What did he say? I'm not even kidding. If you log in right now, and you go quests, the Dawning, and you click on this, it'll ask you if you want to do it for free. And there's no way it's supposed to be. I'm telling you right now, there is no way that it's supposed to be free. Like, no chance. There is no way this is supposed to be free. But here's the thing.
Everybody get your fucking hands up.
Yo! Grandmaster! Grandmaster, dude, thanks for the 100 gifted sub bomb. We gotta name a clone trigger after you, dude. You already know how it is. Boys, the event card is free. The event card, the upgraded event pass, that is 99, that has always historically in every single Destiny event been cost silver, it is free right now. My guess is it is not supposed to be free. I do not think that Bungie is in the Christmas spirit and just trying to be nice. I think this is a bug. So the question is, if you hop in game, click Dawning, and redeem the free event card, and you claim the Dawning event pack that you get immediately when you get the upgraded pass, which comes with a pretty snazzy shader. I mean, look at those textures on the cloak right there. Look at how nice the texture of that shader is. The thing is, like, dude, there's no way that it's supposed to be free. So when they do fix it and make it cost money, like it's undeniably supposed to, are they going to be able to revert everyone who already claimed it for free? And if they're not able to, that means that we could all maybe get away with a sneaky little something if you catch my drift. I mean, that is a nice shader. It would be a no-brainer, easy way to gain goodwill. Dude, that is an expensive goodwill gainer if I have ever seen one. That is a costly. I don't know how much money they make off of each of the events, but it has to be... it has to be fucking high. They have to make so much money off of each of these events. There's no way it's supposed to be free. No way. I wouldn't promote claiming something knowing it should cost silver. Well, shit. I would. I sure as hell fucking would. Don't you? You don't have to. I got it covered already. Oh, God. Like I said, we don't know for sure until we hear something from them. I'm just, listen. Listen, I'd be very surprised if this was intentional. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised nonetheless. Now let's do some solo Grandmaster Nightfalls. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. No problem, dude. I was just watching your newest Warframe video, my LR4 video. Yeah, some people are not super happy about that. Do you think Bungie has realized it yet? Oh yeah, for sure. There's no way. I'm gonna say if they don't say anything and nothing happens within a half hour, then it's intentional. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't have the shader in collections. Ooh, real talk. What Lego clones are available that I don't have? Let me take a peek. You have played Marvel Rivals? I have not, but I've heard it's like really fucking good. Eh? Dragon, you said you wanted Umbra? You do not have an Umbra yet. So I can slide you down for an Umbra if you'd like. One, two, three, four, five, Bourbon. Thanks for the gifted sub. By the way, guys, anyone who gifts a sub on the Twitch stream gets the emblem down below where it says link Bungie to Twitch and subscriber gift and all that. If you gift a sub on the... It is not free anymore? Oh shit, really? That was... Wait, can anyone else confirm? Can I get multiple confirmations? Is it indeed not free anymore? I still have it. I just got it free about 5 minutes ago. Loading into the tower now. We'll let you know. You don't have to load into the tower. You literally just go open director, hit quests, hit the dawning, and click on this. I just got it for free 2 minutes ago. It's still free. Okay. So, all right, Mike Corcoran just had a stroke. You okay, Mike? Claimed it. Good. Cinco, thanks for the gifted sub. Thanks for the Warlock Guide for Vespers, even though I don't go for Flawless. Help my solo. That's all good, dude. Solo is still very, 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 very impressive. Okay, it's still free. I'm hearing it's still free. DM Kaldra, thanks for the gifted sub. Enjoy your brand new emblem. Oh, I gotta get that drain enemy out of here. Fuck that guy. I feel like such a robot in this game. Why am I manually reloading a Wither Horde? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Don't answer that, boys. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, if I don't first try solo this Grandmaster, I am trash. Coco Ghost is bugged too, by the way, in the store. Coco Ghost. Coco Ghost. Coco Shell? What's bugged about it? Snowball toss. Oh, wait, for 700 Bright Dust? That's a ripper. Chef Ronnie, thanks for the $2 super chat, bro. I don't like that one. It said it was free. I grabbed it. It doesn't show up in my inventory. Doki Doki Destiny Warlock Bundle. Is Iggy back? I have no idea what that means. Savage Bay, thanks for the gifted sub. The gun, Igneous? Oh. I have no idea. That's a PvP gun. Oh! I just realized something. This build, not as reliable in this GM, because I can't proc Benevolence off of... Okay, wait a minute. This is not going to be as easy as originally anticipated. It should still be pretty easy, I think, but... What's free? The upgraded Dawning Event Pass is free. Do ingredients for cookies not show up when you get them? Don't you usually have to be, like, wearing, like, a certain armor piece for that to happen? Ravaris, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Enjoy your brand new emblem. That's Halloween for the candy? Does Dawning not require wearing specific stuff? Anyone saying the free event pass isn't showing? It's in your inventory as a Eververse Engram bundle thing? Yeah, it goes, you go quest, you click Dawning, you click this, and then you go through all the prompts, and then you click on this thing to claim it. And then once you claim it, you go to inventory, and it should be in wrapped items. I think, right? Okay, my guy, let's get it. What are we getting? What specifically are we getting? Believe Dre, thanks for the gifted sub. If I just pop Song of Flame, can I? Yeah, okay. Good talk. Grandmaster Nightfall, by the way. Okay, I'm almost out of Song of Flame, actually, so. I don't know if I want to primarily do solo Grandmasters today or Grandmaster Nightfall carries today. I guess whatever people would prefer to watch / participate in. I'm kind of indifferent, to be honest. I think solo GMs are usually pretty boring, but I know people like watching them. %, yeah, 40% GM. I mean, you're watching, so you must like it, right? Imagine being toxic on the internet. That's crazy. Would not be me. New Warframe bid was fire. Thank you. Oh yeah, that was a YouTube live comment, yeah. Who is the kinder chat? Twitch chat or YouTube chat? Someone in the YouTube chat said Twitch. They said, yeah, I'm a dickhead, I know. I wasn't being toxic, I was just teasing, making a simple joke. Oh, I didn't get it. Can you explain the joke to me? It must have gone over my head. I regret commenting on the new video because I'm getting notifications about the brain dead comments. Wait, what? Wait, you made a comment on the video and it's giving you notifications for other comments on the video? That sounds weird. That sounds like it shouldn't be a thing. Wait, what? D-Bros, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. I responded to someone commenting, pointing out that you acknowledge streamer buffs. Honestly, it's not even worth it, man. It's not even... Listen. And this is the reason I literally delete comments on those videos. This is literally the reason that I delete comments. People say I delete comments because I am, like, anti-transparency or what, you know, whatever the fuck they're saying. The reason I delete the comments is because... Uh-oh. Hold up. Let me make sure I don't die. The reason I delete the comments of the people that are literally making stuff up and, like, just, like, making up lies about the LR4 grind is because... Well, first of all, I don't even delete the comments. I straight up block them from the channel. Like, they are literally unable to comment on anything in the channel ever again for the till the end of time. The reason I do it isn't because I don't like what they say. It's not because, you know, I'm anti-transparency or anything like that. I block them from the channel because if you're going to comment on a video making claims that I did something that is objectively and verifiably untrue, like if you're just going to make up lies about me, then clearly you have no interest in actually engaging in an honest conversation and actually engaging in honest dialogue, right? And so why the hell would I want to talk to someone who has no interest in actually engaging in an honest conversation with me and would rather just completely make shit up? Why the hell would I want to talk to that person? Like, dude, can you imagine if you, like, went to the gym every single day for a year and got fucking shredded? Because you absolutely worked your ass off? You got a personal trainer. You ask your friends for fitness tips. You change your diet, and you just got fucking shredded, and you just got ripped. And then some dude fucking knocked on your door every day and was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I could have done that too if I was on steroids. I could have done that if I was on steroids like you." And if every single time you said, "I wasn't on steroids, what the fuck are you talking about? What even makes you think that?" And they were just like, "Nah, you're on steroids. I could have done it too if I was on steroids." Like, eventually you'd just be like, "Dude, I don't want to talk to you. You're just making shit up. Why the fuck would I waste my time talking to you?" Same principle. I'm not going to waste my time having conversations with people and talking to people who just make things up so that they can hate on me. There's no point. And the people trying to hate on me for hitting LR4 so quickly seem to not be able to wrap their mind around that concept, I guess. I don't know. I just got it for free. Yeah, still, yeah. Seems like it's still free. I don't know, man. It might be intentional. I don't know. Like, it seems weird. It seems weird for it to be intentional. Why hate when you can love? That's a great question. Well, I mean, Ego, do you want the honest answer? Because there is an honest answer. It's not a good answer. It's not a good answer, but it's the real one. The reason is why hate when you can love is because hurt people hurt people. All haters know is hate. And misery loves company. They don't know how to show love to people because love hasn't been shown to them. And it's really, really sad, but that's the honest truth. They're passing on to other people what has been given to them. Which sucks, right? But that's why. That's why people hate. I try to pass on love and kindness to people to the best of my ability because that's what was given to me. Unfortunately, not everyone experiences the same thing. But at some point, if you are in that boat, you have to take some personal responsibility and break yourself away from those chains. Because no one else can do it for you. Event card upgrade is 1,000 silver in the store. Can anyone confirm? Is event card upgrade now dollars? That's the weird part. It was always in the store. Oh, okay, dude. It is definitely not supposed to be free then. It is definitely not supposed to be free then. If you go in through the quest rather than the store, it's free. Okay, dude, it is not supposed to be free then. Okay, official prediction. Official prediction, we're gonna get a server rollback. We're gonna get a server rollback. I would discourage you guys from doing anything. I would discourage you guys from doing anything like in the next hour or two that you don't want to have to redo. I think there is definitely going to be a server rollback. Has Bungie done server rollbacks before? Yeah, a couple times. They're usually pretty rare. But they have done rollbacks, yeah. The cost from a long rollback is worse than the money lost? I disagree. The cost of a long-term rollback is people being upset. The cost from not doing that is hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars lost, depending on how long we go without a rollback. Flower, thanks for the gifted sub. Cheap Shot, thanks for the Prime for 5 months. There's no event card in shop? Real talk? I don't know. Delorum, thanks for the gifted sub. Wait, what about a rollback? I'm predicting that they're going to do a rollback. They've only ever done one actual rollback in 10 years. No, they've done at least... They've done at least 2. I know for a verifiable fact they've done at least 2. Maybe... They've done at least 2 in the past 2 years. What's happening? What's free? The event, the Dawning Event Pass is currently free. I just got a prompt saying that something was disabled. I discorded. Why did I just say it like that? I discorded you. I discorded you. Sunny Root, thanks for the gifted sub. K Flynn, thanks for the 10 months of subbing. Dude, this modifier is such a massive buff. They could remove the items from people who got them. Ah, that would take so long. That would take so long. That would take so long. I don't think that's reliable. Let me check this out. Item disabled. We have recently disabled an in-game item for the most up-to-date list of disabled items. Okay. Bungie can't afford to foster any more ill will, so they need to let this slide. I don't know. I disagree. I don't listen. I think anyone who is still playing Destiny at this current moment is locked into Destiny until the servers officially shut down. I don't think a rollback on an event pass that was not supposed to be free, that is free, I don't think that is going to make anyone quit the game who hasn't already quit the game. Chevy, thanks for the gifted sub. That's just, I mean, I don't know. That's just, in my opinion, that's just the honest truth of the matter. I think anyone who is still playing Destiny is loyal to Destiny until the servers go down. Grats to you, though, for showing that the people that once someone puts their mind to it, they can achieve their goals, LR4. I myself had to restart accounts and got to MR30 in less than 300 in-game hours. It's very, very impressive. MR30 in less than 300 in-game hours. I would say that's more impressive than what I did, I would say. I think it took me like 400, 450 in-game hours to hit MR30. That's fucking insane. I'm very curious how quickly, if I really did want to, I'm very curious how quickly I could hit LR4 if I made a new account and grinded towards LR4 not as a brand new player, but as, like with my current knowledge of the game, I'm curious how fast I could get to LR4. $34-day LR4 challenge. So 34-day LR4 challenge. It would depend on how It would depend on, like, it would depend on how much money you're allowed to spend on plat. Because, like, if you're allowed to, like, if you're not allowed to do any, if you're, like, LR4 34-day free-to-play, I would say is probably pretty much impossible. If you're allowed to get, like, Prime Access, though, then I think it's doable. Hard, but doable. Frosty, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. But, like, my thing is, I had all the experience needed and knew exactly what to grind for as optimal as possible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Zenvi. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm curious if I did this again with my current knowledge of Warframe. I'm very curious what it would look like versus my first crack at it where I was learning everything for the first time, right? And I was like, month number one, kind of taking my time and going really slow because I wanted to appreciate and enjoy like the narrative quests and stuff like that, the storyline and all that jazz. I still think what you did is really fucking impressive, though. Even if you already had experience, I don't think you should like take anything away from yourself. I still think what you did is really fucking impressive. 300 game hours MR30 is nuts. I'm giving you your flowers whether you want them or not. That shit's impressive. Falks Lazy, thanks for the gifted sub. I feel like that dude, like, I feel like a lot of people in the Warframe community, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like a lot of people in the Warframe community think that getting MR ranks is way harder than it actually is. Like, market and dojo stuff alone gets you to, like, what? Like 18, 19? I don't know. Is this the current GM? Yeah. I'm doing some solo GMs today, so I'm starting with this current one. Zodcast, thanks for the 9 months of subbing on a 9-month streak. Hasn't missed a single day. We love that. Mini Chabs, thanks for the gifted sub. Alice, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. I'm still MR22 after playing for 2 years. I just don't want to farm and level things I'm never going to use, which is, like, perfectly fucking reasonable, right? That's been the craziest thing. That's been the craziest thing to me in my Warframe grind, in my Warframe journey so far. It's like people genuinely seem to not be able to wrap their head around the idea that there are multiple different, people genuinely seem to not be able to wrap their head around the idea that there's not like a correct way to play the game. Grinding LR4 in 4 months is a correct way to play the game. Chilling at MR22 for your entire life because you just don't care about the other weapons is also a correct way to play the game. In fact, I can't think of any incorrect way to play the game, with exception to like cheating and scamming people and things of that nature. The most cringe thing for me ever in video games is like when people have like this like made up gospel where if you're not playing the game according to their own personal rules, then you're doing something wrong. That shit's cringe. What am I getting shot at by? I forgot, I have to kind of be a little careful about this push because the enemies on the right side will start to wrap around. If I recall correctly. Like, if I sit here long enough, I think some of these enemies start to, like, wrap around. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. They used to, I thought. Yeah, event card is currently free. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. Herenberg, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. $200 sub day already? Let's go! We're only an hour into stream as well. Potential 500 day? I'm trying to think of, Are you ever thinking of just like you do community Destiny GM carries to do Warframe Cascade level cap carries? I mean, what's the point of carrying someone in Cascade level cap? Like, there's not really rewards for that, is there? I've never understood doing level cap stuff in Warframe because it's like you don't really get anything for doing it, right? Then again, I say that as I'm doing a solo Grandmaster right now, so. Jolting feedback is such an amazing perk. Yeah. Jolting feedback is fucking crazy. I don't really know how I want to play this bridge section. Honestly, I think I push up. Back up. Sick. That's all I wanted there. When do you review builds? I might do one today. I don't know, we'll see. Slender Pants. Thanks for the gifted sub, dude. Healing turret. I might go for like my original strategy with this. Little risky of a push. Not really. Oh, there's a meteor bane. Okay. I need to be really careful with like how much damage I take here because I don't really have a reliable way to heal. So I have to be kind of smart here. Do you think you'll do Chains of Harrow again if you could? Is there a way to replay story quests in Warframe that doesn't involve making a new account? Ooh, 0 lost! Dude, thanks for the 10 gifted subs, man! Unicorn Apocalypse, thanks for the 6 months. Zodcast with the 5 gifted subs. By the way, those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to earn an exclusive emblem, if you come over to the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Mactics, and gift a sub, you'll get a nice little emblem. Belichi, thanks for the gifted sub. Enjoy your emblem. Enigma with 10! The community is going ballistic right now. I'm getting 10 new emblems, right? Yeah, I think that's how that works. Oh, And they're spinning the wheel. Let's see what they get. Let's see what they get. I have got to turn that wheel spin off. Attack Enforcer, thanks for the 3 months of subbing. V-Core with the gifted sub. Quesnar with the gifted sub. Enjoy your emblems, homies. Wheel spin will never be turned off. Honestly, you're probably not wrong. I'll probably just keep forgetting. This song is such a banger. Wait, did they just blow up my healing turret? Zodcast, thanks for another gifted sub. And they're spinning the wheel. Oh my day. Let's see what they get. You guys are killing me. Hootie with 11 gifted subs. True NR Peace, thanks for the gifted sub. Hootie is unironically owed like 90 wheel spins. I can watch your content without ads this Christmas, thanks to y'all. Banger. Guys, is the event pass still free for y'all? I think it's disabled. Oh, it's gone! It's gone! Now the question is, for those who did claim it, are the rewards gonna stay? Townsy, thanks for the gifted sub. GTA, thanks for the gifted sub. Dude, the tab's not here anymore. Matt, go to your quest menu. I was in my quest menu. It's not here. It's gone. It was right here. Now it's completely gone. Dude, the question is, do they rip? All right, wait, hold up. First try, solo clear. You know what I'm just now realizing? I did not do any mods. I didn't mess with any mods whatsoever. Give me an arc scav. Give me an arc loader. Give me like... Let me turn this into discipline. Give me impact induction. Focusing strike. So I really just want like void resist, to be honest. Yeah. Alamo, thanks for the gifted sub. I stole my Dawning event package from upgrade. Well, that's my thing. I think that everyone who already claimed the upgrade is gonna have it. Which means the only way that Bungie can get the rewards off of the people who already claimed it is by doing a server rollback. I don't know if they're gonna do that or not. I think they're gonna do a rollback. Mine's disappeared? Really? There's no way. No, mine's still here. Mine's still there, and my shader's still here. I still have all the stuff. Zombie pinup. Thanks for the gifted sub. Wait, so you got it for free? Yeah. How? Because it was free for like the past hour. Hold up. Let me check Twitter. Bungie help? Not non-Bungie help. Destiny 2 team? Not on Destiny 2 team. I don't know. Doesn't seem like they've said anything about it. This is what happens when you fire all of your QA people. I don't think they fired all their QA people. D2 team just posted. Literally right after I fucking check. 20 seconds ago. This is not real. We have identified an issue where the Dawning event card upgrade could be acquired for less silver than intended. None. Wait, that goes hard. Until this issue is resolved, the Dawning event card will not be available for purchase. Players can still complete free event card triumphs and earn free rewards as expected. Once this issue is resolved, players will need to reacquire the Dawning event card upgrade for 1,000 silver. None. Whoops. HoloJet, thanks for the gifted sub. Dude, the question is, if you already claimed it, and you already claimed the 3 instant items, the emotes, the sparrow, and the shader, there's no way for them to get them off your account without a rollback. And I don't think they're going to do a rollback. So I think some of y'all just got a little... You a Star Wars fan? Mactics with shelves full of Star Wars gear in the background? A little bit. We are slight Star Wars fans. Status! Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, bro. Prequel fans specifically? Clone Wars fans specifically. And this might get me into some trouble, but you know, it's fine. I am of the opinion that most Star Wars content is trash. Most Star Wars content is really bad. Like, in my opinion, borderline unwatchable. Like, I would say that, in fact, the majority of Star Wars content is bad. And when I say majority, I mean more than 50%. Like, in my mind, the only good Star Wars content is Clone Wars TV series, Bad Batch, original trilogy, obviously, prequel trilogy, Rogue One, and then I think Solo is okay. I think Solo is okay. I think it's good, not great. I thought Solo was like good. Good, not great. Everything else for me personally, trash. You only didn't name the sequels in like 2 shows? What? Dude, there's so many shows. Oh, Mandalorian season 1 is pretty good as well. I think the rest of Mandalorian is mid. Ahsoka's bad. Kenobi's bad. I think Andor's so overrated. I think Andor had like 2 good episodes. Acolyte. Didn't watch, but heard it was mega trash. Oh, Rebels is actually okay. Okay, maybe the majority of Star Wars isn't bad. Pretty much all of recent Star Wars is bad. The Mandalorian is pretty solid, though. I thought Mandalorian Season 1 was good. I thought Mandalorian post-Season 1 was mid as fuck. I think Mandalorian's super overrated. Most Star Wars fans are stuck up. Change my mind. I mean, are they stuck up? Or were they just accustomed to the standard that George Lucas set, and after selling the brand, nothing has met that standard? I mean, like, can you really... I feel like it's not... I feel like it's not fair to, like... I mean... Are they stuck up because they're genuinely stuck up, or are they stuck up as a consequence of they just got used to a very high standard because that's all that was given to them for, like, that's just all they know? Like, if I go to an insanely nice restaurant 10 times and I have the best steak of my entire life there 10 times in a row, and then the next 10 times I go there, the steak is mid as fuck, and I'm not very happy about it. Am I stuck up, or have I just become used to a very, very high quality steak when I go to that restaurant? I feel like Star Wars is the same thing. People got used to Star Wars being a masterpiece. Get analogied. Bitches. Peak Star Wars is the Clone Wars TV show. Specifically, if you want the best like stretch of Star Wars content, it is the final 4 episodes of the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show. That's the best Star Wars content that has ever been produced. Nothing beats it. That's the best. That's the best. Just finish your new Warframe vid, and I'll be definitely using it as a template to help expedite the process of ranking up. Don't care what people say. Everyone's journey is different. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm warning you right now, Shimarai. For whatever reason, people get really, really angry at you when you pass them an MR. So be aware of that. Be careful. Entire world was cheering me on when I first started. And then the second that I passed their MR rank, they looked for any possible way to call me dog shit. And tell me that I didn't deserve it. I'm warning you. I think Clone Wars would have been better if it was made in live action and not animated. Oh, I disagree, dude. There are so many things you can do when you animate something that are simply impossible with live action. when you animate something, like, first of all, combat is 9 million times cooler when it's animated. For the simple reason that with actual human bodies, they can't move the way that they do when you animate them. They're not as fast, they're not as precise, they're not as acrobatic, they're not as flexible. You can't do that shit. There's a reason, like, dude, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, behind the scenes of, like, Phantom Menace, but when they're practicing the choreography for Duel of the Fates and Phantom Menace, they're, like, fucking dripping in sweat when they're practicing the choreography. There's a reason that most lightsaber duels look so fucking boring in a lot of, like, the live-action Star Wars movies and live-action Star Wars TV shows. It's because they are fucking boring. Because they're human beings. They can only move so fast. They're affected by gravity. When you animate something, there's no rules. Physics doesn't exist. Gravity doesn't exist. You can, like, there's no fatigue. There's no endurance necessary. You can literally make them do whatever you want. It makes fighting look way cooler. It makes combat look way cooler. It makes acrobatics look way cooler. I think that if you're MR1 or LR4, you can enjoy Warframe your way. It's about fun, period. I couldn't agree with you more. Let's get together and find the tallest skyscraper that we can and shout it from the rooftops. I couldn't agree with you more. Ahsoka versus Maul is peak. That duel's insane. I don't know if it's the best lightsaber duel in all of Star Wars. It's good. I don't know if it's the best. It's good. I don't like, I don't know, man. I don't think you can beat Revenge of the Sith, Anakin Obi-Wan. One of the, dude, I can't remember what the name of the show is. But the biggest Goosebumps moment I've ever had in Star Wars, I can't remember. I think it might be Tales of the Jedi. I'm not 100% sure. Tales of the Jedi is also a very good piece of Star Wars content. You got, like, young Dooku, which is really, really cool. Young Dooku, young Qui-Gon. But my peak, most Goosebumps Star Wars, I think it's Tales of the Jedi, is the episode where you see, like, Ahsoka's training arc against the clones. And then it cuts to the scene right about as, like, right before they're about to enter in the hangar while Order 66 is in the middle of going on. That shit was, like, I probably teared up when I watched that. Like, that was really, like, that was emotionally intense. Did you like any of the Obi-Wan show fights? I thought Kenobi was, like, I thought the fight, like, him versus Vader was, like, cool, I guess, but it's, like, it's kind of, like, I think it's impossible to fuck that up. Just with, like, I think it's impossible for that to be anything less than at least good. I think there's so many ways it could have been so much better. And the fact that it was, like, just, like, kind of passable is, like, embarrassing in my opinion. I thought the entire Kenobi TV show was, like, kind of not, like, really bad. Ewan and Hayden are also 20 years older now? Oh, I'm not talking from, like, a physical perspective. I'm talking just from, like, a dialogue and stakes perspective. They blew up my turret. Not cool. Like I said, I thought the Kenobi TV show was really, really bad. The first two, literally the first two episodes are Obi-Wan working a day job. It's insane. One good seed in the show. Yep. Millions of Americans turned on that. Millions of Americans came home from their day job, turned on the show, and then watched Obi-Wan work his day job. That's insane. Not a good TV show. Mall on the Venator? Ghosted Doctor, thanks for the brand new Prime, dude. We also had Mr. Kane with a resub and Restful Hero with a resub. Thank you both. I think, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Star Wars is just, I don't think Disney is capable of telling like a compelling and interesting Star Wars story. I don't watch Disney Star Wars content anymore. Like I just don't. And I don't mean this for like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's just like it's kind of showed me that it's just not really worth my time anymore. Rogue One is Disney, so is Clone Wars Season 7. Okay, well then when they start letting Dave Filoni direct movies, then okay, fine. Any movies or TV shows that Dave Filoni directs or that Jon Favreau's involved in, I'll watch. Just because the IP was owned by Disney when the content was produced doesn't mean that Disney made it. I understand that Disney owned the IP when Clone Wars Season 7 was produced, but Disney didn't make Clone Wars Season 7. Dave Filoni made Season 7. The same guy that made the rest of the Clone Wars. The same dude. So it's like, that's, I'm not giving, like, Disney doesn't get credit for that. I also don't, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Rogue One was made by Disney either. I thought Rogue One was an entirely different studio. I'm stopping at Bad Batch when I finish it. I thought Bad Batch was... I thought Bad Batch was good, but I do think it's overrated. I don't think it's as good as people hype it up to be. I think it's good. I'm kind of pissed at Bad Batch for, like, how much of a fucking loser they made Scorch look like. Kind of a little bit of character assassination on him, IMO. And I grew up playing Republic Commando, so, like, Scorch, Fixer, Sev, fucking love those dudes. I would love, like, a Delta Squad specific show. Yeah, they made Commandos look like fucking Chuck E. Cheese characters. I think Disney, like, genuinely doesn't understand, like, how OP Commandos are supposed to be. Attack Enforcer, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. How many seasons are there at Bad Batch? 3. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, I definitely don't think Bad Batch is bad. I just think it's not, like... It's nowhere near as peak as Clone Wars. It's like, it's nowhere near. It's not even close. Which is like when you're making a animated Star Wars TV show based primarily on clones, like that's what your direct comparison is automatically going to be. Yo, boys, how about that football game last night, though? Cincinnati Bengals winning with some fucking Chuck E. Cheese black magic. I think last night I finally like, is that what Chiefs fans feel like? Is that what Chiefs fans feel like every single fucking week? We're just like where like the most random, nonsensical bullshit happens, and it's like, oh, we win now. I fell into... Dawning quest page is gone? Yes. Because it was bugged and free, even though it was not supposed to be. Ever thought of watching soccer? No. No. Yo, no shade. No shade. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I genuinely do mean this. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the honest truth. I would rather watch grass grow than watch soccer. I'm sorry. I mean no disrespect, but that is how boring the sport is to me. I can't watch soccer. I can't. It's so boring. I tried watching the whatever happened recently. It was like England and Spain. Whatever the fuck that was. I tried because one of my friends is from England, and he was like mad hype about it, and so he had like a watch party. Yeah, but dude, it's so boring. It was so boring. I couldn't watch it. Why boring? Cause it's just like shit never like out of the 90 minutes that they're playing, there was an exciting moment for maybe 3 of those minutes. It's just pass it around. Oh, other team got it. Why am I playing up? It's pass it around. Oh, other team got it. Now they're gonna pass it around for a little bit. Oh, the other team got it back. Run back down the field, pass it around. NFL is slower. Absolutely not the same as the NFL. Football and soccer are not comparable at all. Soccer is the best sport in the world. I love that you enjoy soccer. I don't personally enjoy it. Like, statistics are not going to make me enjoy soccer. You would like, what, you think I'm going to sit here and be like, oh, it's the most popular sport in the world? Oh, okay, never mind. I love soccer now. I just think it's boring. I just think it's not enjoyable to watch. I can't just snap my fingers and love soccer. If you want true excitement, the World Cup is coming soon. I'm just not interested by the sport. I just don't care. The same way that tons of people probably aren't interested in football whatsoever, I'm just not interested in soccer. It's just not my thing. I just think it's boring. Do you enjoy watching golf though? No, not really. Okay, like, golf for me is like a background sport. Like you're chilling and you got like the Masters on in the background and you just like out the corner of your eye, you're like, oh shit, that was a nice shot. But you're not like all gathered around the screen watching golf, you know? How about basketball? No, not really into basketball either. I used to like basketball. And then they did that like fucking bubble league when COVID hit, and I just like completely stopped watching basketball entirely. How can the Super Bowl call themselves world champions when it's only the US who play it? Because even if other countries did play football, the US would shit on all of them. Could give them 9 extra players on the field, the US would still fucking roll their shit. Also, who gives a fuck? If you care that much that the United States calls the Super Bowl champions world champions, then go petition your government to start a football league. If Europe countries took it seriously, they'd win. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a European football team to come over here and beat the Baltimore Ravens. I'm anxiously awaiting. Football rules are too complicated, though, and soccer isn't. It took Ted Lasso 3 seasons to figure out what offsides was. Boom. Checkmate. Offsides is easy. What the fuck? That is stupid. Ah! An amazing counterpoint. This guy's the best at parties. This sporting shit gets so serious? For some. For some, yes. Don't bring my goat Ted into this. Ted is the goat, dude. All I'm saying is, dude, Ted Lasso, an American who usually does football, came over to Europe, coached soccer, and was winning shit in 3 years. That's how easy that sport is. Check and mate. All other arguments invalid. I've seen the show. The US does have soccer talent, I'll give you that. Do we? Offsides is actually more complicated than some make it out to be. The way it was explained to me was that if... What the fish? The way it was explained to me was that if if your player is behind the enemy team's furthest back defender and you pass it to them, then that's what offsides is. So if you want to pass it to a player, they have to be at least on the same line or further towards your goalie than the furthest away player on the on the enemy team. That's how it was explained to me. to which I asked. To which I asked my English friend. It's like the way... Dude, this was so funny. So basically... I hope no one... Enemy team? What the fuck do you want me to call them? The bad guys? So like basically... I'll explain offsides to you guys as it was explained to me. This is the field. The pitch! Basically, the way it was explained to me, it was like, if like, this is you, and this is your teammate, and this is the enemy defender. Let me make them an easier color. And this is like the last enemy defender, right? So like all the enemy defenders are like over here, right? Or whatever. You cannot, if you pass it to this player, it's offsides. Or, and this is the enemy goal. If you pass it to this player, it's offsides because he is behind the last enemy defender. So you're not allowed to do that. So what I asked my English friend, so I was like, well, wait a minute. Why don't they just stick a defender like right here? Always. No. I said, why don't they just keep all their defenders super high up always, so that you can never pass to a guy back here? And he was just like, oh mate, it just trust me, it just wouldn't work like that. And I was like, okay. I'm just saying, easy sport if you ask me. I think I could win a World Cup in like 2 days. I will have you guys know, I was the same guy that came up with the wedge formation, the wedge block in football. So OP that they had to change the rules. Oh. Wait. Where'd my healing... Did my healing turret just get insta-nuked? The hell is a wedge? Dude, a wedge block in football used to be on like... So like on kickoff returns, they would get like their biggest dudes and they would like interlock arms to shield the guy that caught the ball, and they would wedge into the field. So that's it's exactly what it sounds like. It was literally barbaric. How does this channel even work? The subs make no sense. Can you be more specific? The top gifters? What about them? Honestly, when given the choice, I honestly prefer not to make sense. I would much rather make dollars. Bars? Why no heavy? I don't know. I'm just chilling. Oh, is this guy asking why people gift me a lot of subs? I don't know. I guess they like me or something. Beats me. I couldn't tell you. It's a mystery, TJ. What is this build? If you look at my... It's like, it's something along the lines of, like, you can make your entire team invincible with this build or something like that. I have a video about it. Exonova Prime! Thanks for the gifted sub. Enjoy a brand new emblem. Why are, like, all of the top gifter accounts made in 2024, and why do none of them have profile pictures? I'm just confused. I don't know. You don't have to ban them, Jazz. I don't think they did anything bad. You don't have to ban them. Is that even true? Account created 2017. Account created 2021. Account created 2015. Account created 2016. Account created 2015. Account created 2019. Account created 2021. Account created 2022. Account created 2016. Account created 20... Literally 0 of my top 10 gifters accounts were created in 2024. It says following? Oh. Well, follow date is very different than account creation date. They started following me in 2024 because probably 2024 is like when my channel kind of exploded in popularity, I would say. My bad, I guess you're a handsome man then? It could, that could be why. I don't know. I mean, some of them are in here right now. You can ask them yourselves, I suppose. I think it's important to, I mean, they're not forced to answer, but, I don't know. It kinda, I mean, I don't like assuming, because assuming gets you in trouble, but it kinda sounded like you were insinuating something in the way that you asked your question. Maybe you were trying to do that, maybe you weren't trying to do that, I don't know. Crazy88, thanks for the gifted sub, enjoy a brand new emblem. Will It Build and GM runs brought me here. Will It Build's a banger. I came here for Diamond Medallion and Guardian Games. Oh, that was a good time. Dude, I literally messaged Andy. The guy that you guys see when Bungie does like the reveal streams. He's like the host. Bald guy Andy. I literally DM'd him on Twitter, and 'cause him and I are good friends, and I was like, dude, anytime you guys do the gifted sub emblems and the integrate things within the game for like watching streams, like that shit goes so hard. All right, boss room time. Let's see if I can last longer in here than I did last time. I'm gonna pee first though. Yes, sir. Oh. What was going on in D2 9 months ago? Into the Light, I think. Oh, Rise banned him too? Wait, is there something about this account that like... Jazz banned him and then... Oh, I see. Okay, I see why they're banning. Okay, I see. I see. Back on whatever month 9 is. What is that? September? They said, how are you so good at this money laundering thing, Mactics? Oh, I see. He comes in once a month to cause trouble? Oh. I'm actually very bad at money laundering because I pay a shitload in taxes every single year because everything I do is very legal. So, yeah. Actually very bad at money laundering because I, you know. Just don't fucking do it. I think the question you mean to ask is, why do I have so much support in my channels? Why do I have so many gifted subs and so many people that love the channels? And the answer to that would be, because I focus 100% of my time on how I can improve my content and how I can improve my channels and how I can make the viewing experience better for every single person in here. And I spend 0% of my time focusing on hating on other successful people. Works really well. Irvis, thanks for the Prime for 2 months. Alright, I need to kill the sniper enemies because they shit on me last time. You have a unique selling point, i.e. will it build? Yeah, will it build goes hard. I still don't know, like, why I get so many gifted subs, though, truth be told. Maybe... I mean, I don't know. I think typically, as long as, like, you focus on like the right things and like objectively good things, the rest will kind of follow. Like I don't really focus on like, I read a book one time, or well, hold up, I didn't read the book. I listened to an audiobook one time. DJ, thanks for the 10 gifted subs, bro. I don't read books. I listened to an audiobook one time. And oh shit. What was the name of it? I can't really remember. I think it was called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Was the name of it. And it was basically... It was basically like, don't stress too much about shit. Don't fucking stress out too much about shit. Just work hard, do what you can do, be a good person, and take life in stride. Play the hands you're dealt. Sometimes you're gonna get a good hand. That's fucking awesome. Sometimes you're gonna get a bad hand. Sucks, but you just gotta fucking deal with it. Can't be bitching about it. It's not gonna change anything. Just like, do what you do. You know, do your best. Do what you can when you can, and then like, the rest is, you know, control what you can control, and the things that you can't control, don't give a fuck. Why are you gonna waste your time and your mental energy giving a fuck on things that you can't control, right? And so it's like, I focus exclusively on just like trying to make the best content I can make. I try to work hard. I try to do what I can. I try to create an entertaining experience for everyone chilling, everyone watching. I try to maintain a good community for people that want to be a good part of the community. And the rest, I can't really control, so I just don't really give a fuck about it. I don't worry too much about it. I don't worry about how many gifted subs I'm going to get, because that's not really something I can control. I don't worry about how many viewers I'm going to get, because that, you know, I can't control whether someone clicks on here or not. I do everything I can to make things enticing for people to hop in. The people that do hop in, fucking sweet. The people that don't hop in, I don't worry about it, because I have no control over it. Good book. I should probably reread that. / listen to it. Slide nice. Slide an IS. Sorry. Thank you for the gifted sub, homie. But I would, I don't know. Maybe one of the reasons I get a lot of gifted subs is because I just don't really focus on trying to get gifted subs. I just focus on, like, trying to make the best content I can possibly make. Focus on making it a good experience for you guys, and, like, you know, whatever happens, happens. Let the rest follow. Irvis, thank you so much for the gifted sub, dude. Enjoy your brand new emblem. Every time your health drops 15%, feels like someone's gonna snipe you. Stress level is... I think you might be more stressed out about this run than I am. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just kind of chilling. The only thing that I'm really worried about that can truly kill me is sniper enemies. Device homie, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Is Igneous in the loot pool? Igneous is a Trials weapon, no? .9% sure that is a Trials weapon. So I don't think so. I don't think it'll ever be in the loot. They pulled it, I think? Really? If I successfully complete this run, we'll see. It's because you're a nice person? Maybe. I don't know if I'm a nice person. What I do know for a verifiable fact that I am, verifiable fact that I am, is I am a mutual respect person. That's what I know I am. If you show common decency to me and treat me with respect, I will. That is my default setting. I will show you respect. I will treat you with common decency. When you start being a dickhead to me, that's when I'm a little less pleasant. Or I just block you. I don't know if blocking someone makes you mean. I'm sure some people would say it does, but okay, I gotta be very careful to not wipe this run during this jumping section. I'm not messing with those dudes. Actually addressing them instead of banning them shows you're a nice person, to be honest. Well, it's because... I mean... Well, I'll ban some haters. I'll auto-ban some haters. Like, if you're just blatantly, like, breaking rules or, like... You... like, the thing... Honestly, if people come after me, I don't care that much. What'll get you instantly banned is if you... go after someone in my chat. If you try to, like, go after someone in my chat, talk shit to them, or get after them, like, I'll fucking auto-ban your ass. I don't give a shit. If you're talking shit to me, though, then I'll at least address you. And I'll be like... I mean... Because I find that a lot of times, a lot of the people that shit talk me and that come in with, like, hate in their heart, they don't actually hate me. They hate whatever idea of me has been put into their head. Whether it's by their own assumptions or preconceived notions, or from someone else who told them things about me that is not true, right? One of my favorite lines, I heard it in like a song or something, but it's like, It's like, oh, my bad. I forgot someone who doesn't even know me told you that I'm an asshole. Heard the end of a convo about the book. What was the book being referenced? Let me look it up because I don't want to get this wrong. But I think it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It could be a little different. Yep. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That's exactly what it is. Static! Thanks for the gifted sub, bro. Fluty, thanks for the 6 months. It's a really good book. I also thought, I love books like those. I love books like those. Another book I really liked was, it was called Talking to Strangers. I want to say that one's Malcolm Gladwell, but I could be wrong. That one also very good. I ain't fucking with all this. That guy has to die, like, now. Yeah, no problem, Static. Happy to see you, dude. Happy dawning to you as well. I'm a massive Christmas fan. Event card freedom has ended. It's a crazy way to phrase that, but yes, it has. Event card freedom. What the fuck, Bungie? I thought this was America, where we had event card freedom. If you like Talking to Strangers, you might like Outliers. I hate drain enemies, I hate drain enemies, I hate drain enemies. Please die, thank you. All my homies hate drain enemies. I'm just gonna throw something out there, see how people react to it. Never mind. Never mind, actually. I changed my mind. Now you gotta? No. It's inappropriate. It is inappropriate in regards to the drain enemies, and I'm gonna let you guys piece that one together. Would you do any raid runs with subs? I typically do like community play days with my tier 3 subscribers. Or I try to, at least. I try to as much as I can. I think I'm in that headspace right now. I'm just like, okay, like... Oh, I got ya? Yeah. You guys figured it out. Any word on if they're somehow rolling back for people who snagged free or on a wait? If they haven't rollbacked already, I don't think they're gonna do it now. I think if you snagged the pass for free and you got the initial rewards for free, then you're just, you know, it's fucking Merry Christmas. GG's, you outplayed Bungie. I missed something. The upgraded event pass for Dawning was accidentally free for like an hour. Was their mistake? I mean, obviously it's their mistake. No, like you're not gonna get fucking banned for taking the free event pass. Obviously, it's their mistake. Can you hold still, please? I said please. If we still get progress on the event card, even though it's disabled. The way they freezed the tweet was that you do, but we'll see. Probably because isn't the event card progress like just based on triumphs, basically? And you can just simply see the triumphs on the event card as well as in the triumphs page. There's a new tweet? Oh shit, really? I can't really tab out right now to see it. Can you copy paste what the tweet says? Yeah, no problem, Manimark. See you, bro. I mean, Bungie has had some bad press, so they should have left it. That's like saying, okay, that's the equivalent of saying Chipotle has been getting some bad press for their portion sizes. Therefore, they should make all of their meals free for a little bit. That's, yeah, that's a you need, that's a you need a business 101 class situation. Yeah, that's not a good business strategy. Bungie, just like any other for-profit business, cares they speak one language, and that is wallet. They need money. You need money to operate. Otherwise, there is no point in doing what you do. There is no point in your company existing if you're not making money. Because then, if you don't make money, you don't have any money to pay the people that do the thing that make your company exist. And then your company can't exist anymore. And then you can't do the thing that your company is supposed to do. So you need money. And so it doesn't really matter like how much goodwill they need or like how many brownie points they need with the community. They don't need any of that more than they need money. They need money first. Everything else can come after. And they will not sacrifice money for goodwill. They just won't. No, nor should they. You need money. You need to make money as a company. You got to be able to pay your people. Oh shit. I don't know if there's sniper enemies. If there's sniper enemies up right now, is that a sniper enemy? I don't know if sniper enemies spawned at the beginning of this room. Is that a sniper? No. A shady motherfucker. Thanks for the gifted sub. I don't think there's any sniper enemies up right now. Oh shit, I am kissing the boss right now. Okay, I got the overload. I'm in a little bit of risky business right now, though. Let me get the dive off. Let me hit that so I get some ability regen. I just kind of need to cycle. There's a void shielded overload captain up somewhere, and I kind of really want to kill him. I can see how doing this for free would have gone a long way, but gone a long way in what sense is the important thing that we have to, you know what I mean? Go a long way in what sense? Like, I don't think there's any world where it makes sense for a business to sacrifice hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars, to be completely honest, so that the community is a little bit more happy with them for a fleeting moment. Because we all know damn well that the community is going to go, even if they did do this, community is going to go straight back to being pissed off at them the very next time that Bungie does something that the community doesn't like. Bungie could give free dawning to every single person. And the very second that they nerf an exotic that everyone likes, all of that good player sentiment from the free dawning completely goes out the window. Poof. Gone. Vanished. Furthermore, when the next dawning event is not free, everyone's going to be super pissed. Not a good call. One less classic car for Pete then? Yes, because Pete Parsons is using the dawning microtransaction money to purchase his cars. Because that's how businesses work. Definitely not purchasing them with his CEO salary. For sure. Parvis! Thanks for the tier 2 sub. Tier 2 gifted sub. I need to kill that. I have to be like kind of careful with how I do it though. Oh, I got him. Sick. I'm not risking. Jesus. What is freezing me? I think Bungie should suck it up and make up with its fan base, shower it with free goodies to pull them back. You know what? You guys are right. You guys should write an email to Bungie and tell them that. What's up, Cephalon? Yeah, I already applied for CEO. Keep getting rejected, though? What? Are you telling me the partners and the shareholders and Sony doesn't like the idea of just giving away a ton of free stuff to everybody? What? No. Impossible. I just don't agree with overcharging fans for a Sparrow and a Shader, locking them behind paywalls. First of all, there's no such thing as overcharging or undercharging when it comes to a microtransaction in a video game for pixels. There is technically charging at anything above 0 cents is overcharging because it has no monetary real world value. So everything is automatically overcharging. Second of all, strictly cosmetic, so it doesn't impact gameplay in any capacity. Third, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to. Solo GM number 1 complete. Just over an hour. Did today's C2 update fix the tonic glitch? I do not use tonic, so I have no idea. I do not use tonics. Zero clue. I'm allergic to tonics. Casual background gameplay for you? That was kind of background. Well, I mean, that GM is super fucking easy. The other ones are not going to be as simple to solo. Other ones are probably going to be a Invis Hunter situation. He has tonic-itis. Yeah. Not wrong. Yeah, this idea that, like, Bungie owes people free cosmetics is, like, not... That's silly. That's goofy. Warframe does it. Why can't Destiny? Is that the is that the path we want to walk down? Is that the path we want to walk? Like, don't make me answer this. You know the answer. That's such a bad faith argument. Please don't make me answer that. That's not. Two different things you're trying to compare? It's not really two different things they're trying to compare. They're just painting. They are painting a very, very, very unrealistic picture of the discrepancies between Warframe's free cosmetics and Destiny's free cosmetics. They're effectively insinuating that all Warframe cosmetics are free and zero Destiny cosmetics are free, which is very obviously not the case in any capacity. Destiny gives their players a couple cosmetics for free here and there, or earnable through gameplay activity. Warframe also does the same thing. However, the majority of Warframe cosmetics and the majority of Destiny cosmetics are purchased through microtransactions and premium currency, as they should be. Because the companies that make the games that we play need to make money so they can pay people to make the games that we play. That's how business works. Anonymous gifted sub to Bubble Whale. Thank you very much. My point is most cosmetics on here is $20 for an armor set. Then if that is not a good deal value for you, then don't buy it. I don't. Am I like am I the crazy one here? Premium currency that can be farmed for free in the case of Warframe? Whoa, wait a minute. Premium currency that can be farmed for free in the case of Warframe. Wait, how can you get the premium currency for free? Wait, hold up. How do you get the premium currency for free in Warframe? Get prime items, sell the items for plat? Wait, who do you get the plat from, though? Like, there's just like an in-game vendor? Trade? Oh, like you trade with other players? Like other players give you plat for your items? Wait, hold up. How did those players get the plat? How do those players get the plat to trade for your items? They pay, they pay, so it's not, okay. Oh, I see. So what you're telling me is at some point in this loop, real dollars are being sent to the company that develops the game, so that company can fund their employees that develop said game. Okay, just making sure. Every single piece of platinum in Warframe in circulation was paid for with real money. Every single piece of platinum. Well, yes, I'm just asking, can't Destiny use a similar model? Well, they can't do a trading system because when you create a video game, the economy in your video game has to be designed from the ground up with or without a trading system, because that automatically, like, if you build your game around a trading system versus not building your game around a trading system, your economy looks vastly different. So it's too... Oaken Shadow, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. So it's too late for an in-game trading system. But I do see the point you make where Destiny could theoretically add some sort of system where players could get a currency that they can use to purchase cosmetics, things that are typically used to purchase things that you can typically only buy with the premium currency. I do see your point where they could add a way in game where you can earn like perhaps a certain currency, and you could use that currency to buy the premium items for free. I don't know, maybe you could get that currency through like bounties or through doing weekly challenges or something like that. And then that way, if you did want to be able to earn some of the cosmetic items, you wouldn't have to pay money to get the cosmetic items, but then like obviously you would have to spend a little bit more time earning this currency. They could call it like dust that is bright or something like that, or like I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I don't know. This Destiny 2, and people are not going to like hearing this, but it's the truth. Destiny 2 actually has Destiny 2 has more options to obtain premium currency items for free than Warframe does. Because Warframe does not have a single way in the game to obtain premium currency items without someone at some point spending real money. You could make the argument, well, I can get the premium currency from someone else for free by trading them items in game, and that is true, but that premium currency had to be paid for at some point in time. Destiny has a currency that you can obtain in game yourself that costs nothing. No one has to pay for it at any point in time. No one spends a single cent on bright dust. And you as a player can farm out bright dust and get the items that you would typically have to pay a premium currency for using that bright dust. Warframe is entirely free to play? Oh! So what you're telling me is that different video games use different business models and business strategies and microtransaction systems to be able to fund their studio's existence so that they can continue making the games that they make. Like, do you guys go to work for free? Do you guys clock in, work your job, clock out, just for fun? This is nonsensical. This is nonsense. This is like a non-conversation. The company has to make money somewhere. They have to. And if you don't like certain ways that they don't, if there are certain ways that they monetize their game that you do not like, then don't give them money through those methods. Matt, come on, Destiny players pay for every expansion? So if you pay for an expansion, that automatically means that every single event cosmetic should be free? What is this argument? We're not real. This is crazy. What? I literally had a whole bunch of content that I paid for get deleted. This one is not it. Oh, you're referring to DCV? I agree, the DCV is nonsense. But if you have an issue with the DCV, then what you would do going forward is you would say, okay, Bungie, I am not purchasing your expansions anymore because you have shown me that as a consumer, you will randomly delete the content that I paid for from the game. Therefore, I am not going to pay you for content anymore. By continuing to purchase the Destiny 2 expansions, despite the existence of the DCV, what you are telling Bungie is, hey, even though you have shown me that on occasion you will remove the content from the game that I paid for, I am still willing to give you money for the future content that you add to the game. Even though I have seen that on occasion you are willing to remove the content from the game. It is your responsibility as a consumer to show companies what practices you are okay with and what practices you are not okay with by speaking with your wallet. Companies only speak one language, and that is money. If you give a company money, you are telling the company that you are okay with the product that they are currently selling, no matter what strings may be attached to it. If you do not give them your money, you're telling them that you're not down with it. It is that simple. Also, I don't really see what the DCV has to do with cosmetic microtransactions in a sense of bright dust compared to silver. Gamers have to be some of the worst examples of financial discipline? No, I would disagree. I would disagree. I don't think it's a lack of financial discipline that's being displayed. I think what it is gamers are telling companies, despite the bad things you do that I dislike, the positive things that you do and the quality experiences that you deliver to me outweigh the bad things you do, right? So, like, even if you dislike the DCV, right? So you have pros over here and you have cons over here, right? pros, new expansion, new content, right? New expansion, new content to play. Cons, DCV could remove anytime, right? When you purchase an expansion, what you're telling the company as a consumer is you are saying, this pro is more important to me than this con. The benefits of this pro outweigh the negatives of this con. That's what you're telling the company when you purchase the expansion. You're telling the company the pro of being able to experience the new content and have new things to do is more of a benefit to me and worth the downside of the negative that you can remove it at any time. And that you might. It doesn't mean that you're okay with this. It doesn't mean that you like this, and it doesn't mean that you support this. It just means that the company is offering something to you that outweighs the negatives of this. They definitely should be trying to win their players over. I wholeheartedly agree. I think as a company, you should always be trying to make your players happy. I don't think anyone's disagreeing with that. I don't think there's a single person in here that thinks that Bungie should not be trying to win their players over. I think we disagree, however, where specifically they should try to win us over and to what lengths they should be willing to go to win us over. I do not think that putting themselves hundreds of thousands of dollars, or maybe even millions of dollars into the hole by giving us a dawning upgrade event pass for free is worth winning players over. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think that would be a terrible business decision. Then one must ask, why is Destiny losing players? That's a probably 15 to 20 minute story. The number one way I can do my best to try and simplify it is jumping off point with the end of current saga story as we adventure into a new saga story that not as many people are down to get on board with, in conjunction with what is feeling like a repetitive game loop. Both of which are gigantic problems to fix. Gigantic problems to fix. But those are probably that's I mean, you could go on. You could probably go on about it for like 20 minutes as to why it's currently losing players. Precisely. Exactly, Quartz. Destiny is currently experiencing a period of time similar to what Marvel is currently experiencing with their production of films and TV shows post-Endgame. I think it's natural when you have built up so heavily to fight the Witness when nothing else is comparable yet. Exactly. Precisely. You can't do... What they did was, for the longest time, every single expansion, we fought a bigger and badder, scarier guy that was more threatening to the world as we knew it. Incrementally, right? This expansion, we fought this guy. The next expansion, we fought this guy. The next expansion, we fought this guy. The next expansion, we fought this guy. And then in the final shape, we fought this guy. He has a lot of hands because he's the Witness. And then after this guy, now we're fighting this guy. And this guy. And this guy. You can't go from here to here. That's what's happening. And players said, I'm good. Nah, you're fine, Danny. Don't worry about it, bro. I was just messing with you. it just feels that the Destiny 2 story is over. Yes, precisely. Furthermore, the gameplay loop has gotten very repetitive. The gameplay loop has gotten very repetitive, and people for the most part just kind of feel like they're doing the same thing over and over again in Destiny. Best way to put it, if you pay for the deluxe edition or something, you should be given the core event ornaments for that year for free. That would seem like a fair trade. Well, you already get cosmetics when you purchase the deluxe edition. So, I mean, your qualms are strictly not with, hey, if I get a deluxe edition, I should get cosmetics. That already happens. Your qualms are specifically with how much cosmetics should I get, which is like, the only thing you can really do to change that is, one, not buying the deluxe edition if you're not pleased with how many cosmetics it gives you. And two, maybe sending a tweet and adding Bungie or sending an email to Bungie and saying, hey, I just want to let you guys know, I used to buy the deluxe edition, but right now I feel like I don't get enough value for it. If you guys added certain event cosmetics to the deluxe edition, that would make me want to buy the deluxe edition. That's all you can do as a player. You got to vote with your wallet. If you feel this way, Phantom, and you're still purchasing the deluxe editions, it's kind of a moot point. Because you are currently actively telling Bungie, like, hey, if you're currently buying I don't know whether or not you're buying the deluxe editions, but, I would say Bungie could learn a little from Digital Extremes, but their game, learn from Digital Extremes in what regard? Bungie makes more money and is worth more money than Digital Extremes is. And that's not a shot at Digital Extremes. I want to be explicitly clear. It's not a shot at Digital Extremes. It's just, it's reality. It is what it is, right? So this idea that, like, oh, Digital Extremes is the pinnacle of what you should do with microtransactions and Bungie sucks. Well, according to the numbers, Bungie knows what the fuck they're doing, and it's working. They're worth $3.6 billion. And again, that's not a knock on Digital Extremes. I love Digital Extremes, and I think Digital Extremes is probably one of the most consumer-friendly developers I have ever seen in my life. But, like, what Bungie is doing right now is working for them. And the only way that you guys can tell Bungie that what they're doing is not working is by not giving them your money. That's all you can do. I'm not saying in terms of microtransactions, but more so player retention and consumer pleasing. Consumer pleasing doesn't matter. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, these companies do not give a fuck how happy their players are with them. The only thing they give a fuck about, I mean, they probably care a little bit, but it certainly does not take more priority than how much money they are making. Let me explain. Or let me phrase this a little bit differently. Die Cobra, thank you so much for the gifted sub, and Phil, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Let's say we have 2 meters, right? Let's say we have 2 meters. We have happy fan base, and we have money, right? Ideally, as a company, you want both of these meters to be as full as humanly possible, without a doubt. As a company, you want both of these meters to be as full as humanly possible. However, you, as a company, care infinitely more about this meter being full than you care about this meter being full. And you will not ever, as a company, do things to increase this meter at the cost of lowering this meter. You just won't. You won't do it. If you can do things that raise both of these meters, then you absolutely will do that as a company. If you can do things to raise this meter without anything happening to this meter, then you will probably also do that as a company. But a lot of times, a lot of players and a lot of fan bases, they have this idea in their head that raising this meter is a good thing, even if it means this meter goes down. And the reality of the situation is businesses are not going to do that. Bungie is not going to do this. Because, and I'll prove it to you. You know what's an example that would make this meter skyrocket, but this meter plummet? Is if they kept the Dawning upgrade card free. Is if they kept the Dawning upgrade card free. This meter would go through the roof. This meter would plummet. They are not going to fucking do that. Because this meter, to every single company on the planet that is for profit, matters much more than this meter. But that's an actual bug, not intended. Correct. But the number of people that I've had in my chat today saying, I feel like they should leave it free to garner goodwill with the player base, is in the triple digits. There are a significant number of people that thinks that Bungie should have left the card for free or give more free cosmetics to players because it would make the happy fan base meter go up. That's asinine. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. That is absolutely asinine. So let's do this. Skills for sale. You and I both agree that raising the happy player fan base is a good thing, right? So give me an example from your perspective of something that you think that Bungie should do that would raise the happy player fan base meter that would not make the dollar meter go down. The problem is with your logic, in my opinion, Mac, is taking care of your fan base always bad for money? No. I feel like you're not listening to what I'm saying, noob, because I specifically said, if a company is able to raise this meter without this meter going down, with this meter staying at the exact same level, they will absolutely do that. They will absolutely do that. A company will always attempt to raise this meter if it doesn't result in this meter going down. However, companies care more about this meter than they do about this meter because it's a company, and the goal of a company is to make money. Therefore, lowering this meter, raising this meter by doing something that would subsequently also lower this meter is very difficult. Player design strikes, exotic skins, focus on proper matchmaking for Crucible. All of those cost money to do. Skills for sale. All of those cost money to do. They're also very expensive from a legal perspective as well. There is a significant degree of legalities that go into using player designed things, and the legalities vary from country to country. And considering how noob, if you don't mind me asking, noob on Agath, or noob on Agath, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? David, thanks for the $2 super chat. Legends of Runeterra is best example. Can you explain to me why that's a good example? Because I've never played Legends of Runeterra. 28 LMO, got my economics degree from university. So you're telling me you have an economics degree, and okay, like if you raise this meter by doing things that in the same stroke lower this meter enough, and this meter gets too low, then the company will not exist anymore. And then this meter is not going to be able to go up. The Dawning card was actually a great example because there is a scenario exactly like this that happened around 5 years ago where Epic gave out a full season pass for free when they were at serious risk, and it quite possibly saved the game. Bungie's not in that position right now. No matter what all the YouTubers tell you, no matter what I like, it doesn't matter what all the articles that are being written say. It doesn't matter what the YouTubers are telling you. Right now, Destiny is not at risk of dying. They were at risk of dying at one point. And you know what they did? They actually, you do, I agree with you, Phantom. If a company is at risk of dying, then you do have to go above and beyond and kind of rip a Hail Mary to potentially risk your bottom line to do a happy fan base. And Bungie did do that. And it was called the Forsaken expansion. Now, obviously, that is but the thing that's really important to recognize is that's a gamble when you do that. That's a risk. That is a big fucking risk. That's a gamble. And companies only take massive risks and rip massive gambles when there is either unfathomable upside or when their backs are against the wall and they have one play to make to save themselves. Making the Dawning Pass free does not... First of all, Bungie is not in a position... First of all, Bungie is not in a position where they are at risk of dying right now. No matter what all the YouTubers say, no matter what the articles say, it's just simply not the case. They're not in a position where they're on death's door. So they don't need the Hail Mary play right now. Furthermore, the benefits that would come from making the Dawning Pass free are not big enough for the hit that they would take to their bottom line. They're not big enough. Like, the community is not going to be like, oh, like, listen. The only things that are worth it to Bungie to take massive risks on are bringing a significant number of former players back to the game or bringing a significant number of new players to the game. Making the Dawning Pass free does neither of those. At all. Making the Dawning Pass free does neither of them. Therefore, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Mac, let me ask you a question. Who makes the company money in the end? I already know where you're going with this argument. Saying that the players make the company money does not mean that the company should do things that... Okay, well, hold up. Let's do this. Wait. If the yeah, obviously the players make the company money. So you're going to say, oh, okay, well then, Mac, the company should make the players happy. And I would agree with you until you get to the point where you say the company should make the players happy by giving them things that they would get money from the players through for free. If the company takes the thing that it makes money from players through and gives it to the players for free, then how is the company making the money through the players? Oh, Mactics, I got one that'll help the community, not on expense, focusing on new player experience. That would be very expensive. Shidero, thanks for the brand new tier 1. You're gonna find my DM funny AF. Let me peek. If you want a good example, McDonald's regularly runs offers to get more customers, like the 3 for 3, when realistically they don't have to. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you? You know that whenever companies run those types of deals in the long term, they make astronomically more money, right? Do you think that are you making the argument that McDonald's is running deals for its customers to be nice to them and taking the hit for it and being like, oh, as long as they're happy? Dude, do you have any idea what McDonald's profit margins are on their food? They could sell their burgers for quarters and still profit. Yes, Mac, now you get it? Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Alrighty. Yeah, McDonald's definitely doesn't like make more money during these promotional events because of the increased customer volume or anything like that. Two reasons to run that type of deal. One, it already has a high profit. Two, they are trying to get rid of product before it becomes unsellable. Thanks, Wolf. They may have less profit margin, but more volume. Okay, so how does that compare to Destiny? Make the link, make the connection. How does that follow through to Destiny? Turnover is what matters if you get... No, tell me specifically how Destiny 2 can replicate the same McDonald's promotional meal model. Tell me. How is your character so white? Honors of the Nine shader. I feel like there's two groups of people here at the current moment. Actually, more like three groups. Dude, we're sweet businessing for sure right now. Discount some expansions to get more players to buy them. I'm on board with that status. That sounds like a great idea. That is an intelligent strategy. I like that. But why would you do that? You would do that in a situation in which your expansions are not selling as is because the number of people that have already bought the expansions for full price have already all bought them for full price. Therefore, the only way that you can continue to make money off of the expansions is to discount them, so that now the people who were not willing to buy them for full price are willing to buy them for the discounted rate. Thus, you in the end make more money. And you jack up your player goodwill, player happiness meter as well. That's a win-win. Therefore, I love that idea. Not saying it should be free, but I also can't agree that customers and profits are two different balances. They are very, 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 very intertwined. And a lot of they are different. However, a lot of actions and behaviors influence them in similar or inverse manners. So when you run promotional deals, like I mentioned, you can get a significant boost of revenue. For example, if Destiny did a reduction of the prices, so for the price of one item, you can buy 3, then there would be more people buying the products that otherwise may not because of customer value. They already do that. I don't disagree with that. That's a good idea. They already do that. They do discounts on their expansions, and sometimes they bundle their expansions. They should create a system where the community can post ornaments for armor and exotics, then they can implement into the game how CSGO does with gunstins. Very legal minefield. I'm not saying it's impossible. They can absolutely do that. But that is not at all as simple as you might think. And I know that because I have talked directly with Bungie employees before saying, hey, why don't you guys do stuff like this? And they told me, oh, we would love to do stuff like this, but here's why we can't. I've had convos with Bungie about these types of things. Or not, here's why we can't, but like, here's why it's not that simple. Things are typically 100 times more complicated than the consumer base realizes that they are. Which makes sense because, you know, we're not the ones behind the scenes. We're not the ones in the position. We're not the ones actually doing the work. And typically we have very limited information. I have a little bit more information in this regard than you guys do because I have friends that work at the company and I chit chat with them about shit. Plus I have industry experience in this regard as well. But C. Kane, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Didn't Bungie do that, exactly that, when they released the Forge into Halo? The Forge is not a microtransaction, though. They weren't selling the levels that the players built. Again, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's a lot more complicated to sell things that your players build than one might realize. I didn't realize we were trying to monetize that. Well, some people said that Bungie should allow the community to create ornaments and skins and things of that nature to be added to the game and purchasable through the Eververse store. And I said to them, there are a lot of legalities that vary from country to country, in fact, that make that extremely complicated. Not to say that they can't do it. Other games do it. Warframe does it with Tenagen. I'm just saying it's not as simple as... Boom, 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 boom. IP law is crazy. Tenagen is a huge mess, though, and how in gifting cross-platform. That's at a technical level, though, not at a legality level. I think the legal payments may be worth the microtransaction revenue that comes from it. That's predicated on the assumption that, that one, Bungie is struggling at the current moment selling their existing microtransactions and needs other players to help them create more microtransactions. And 2, that the community would be open to the idea of more microtransactions hitting the game than already exist. My assumption is that Bungie is doing just fine selling the current microtransaction offerings that they have. And you know why I reckon that? Because microtransactions continue to be a massive part of their game business model. and because they never really discount them. If they were having a tough time selling the microtransactions that they're currently putting into the game, then they would, one, change up their business strategy to not be so microtransaction focused, and two, lower the prices of and or offer discounts on their currently available microtransaction offerings so that more people would buy them. It's probably overall cheaper for them to continue to make microtransaction cosmetics in-house and sell them to the players and take 100% of the profit than it is for them to engage in the legal minefield of having other people make cosmetics for them that they then sell in the game and have to give a cut of to the original artist. Typically, I like to assume that the company that is valued at $3.6 billion probably knows how to make money. And if what they currently were doing wasn't making money, then they would probably change what they're doing. Because if they didn't have a base level idea of how to effectively make money, then they probably wouldn't be worth $3.6 billion. Subjective view? Is it a subjective view that a company that was purchased for $3.6 billion knows how to make money? I feel like that's not that subjective. I feel like that's a, as my dad used to say, I feel like that is a proof is in the pudding situation. Riding a wave doesn't mean you're amazing at business? Oh, okay. I mean, making the Halo IP and turning it into one of the most cherished and successful IPs in the history of video gaming, and then turning around and doing the exact same thing with Destiny seems like a pretty big wave to ride. But, I mean... Sure, I guess. How many people that work at Halo still at Bungie? Beats me. Are you guys really trying to make the argument that Bungie, like, doesn't actually know how to make money and they've just been getting lucky this whole time? Like, is that the argument you guys are trying to make? I don't understand what you're getting at. I went out with a girl that worked for Bethesda on the D2 launch team. That's interesting. Unfortunately, has moved on. Moved on from you or moved on from Bethesda? I feel Bungie lost its way with customer satisfaction, which hurt its revenue. Yes. Less customer satisfaction does typically hurt your revenue. So what's your proposition for how to fix that? Squirrel, thanks for the 5 months of subbing. Welcome back. I get the sense people are just Bungie / Destiny haters. Probably. I just, like, listen, obviously we don't know everything that goes on behind the scenes, but if you want to look at a company like Bungie, and you're trying to determine whether or not they know how to make money, I feel like effectively making money for 20 years while producing 2 of the most successful gaming IPs / franchises in the history of the world is a pretty good indicator that you kind of know what you're doing. It is an indicator that more likely than not, you are good at making money. And that the things that you're doing and the business strategies that you have deployed work. More likely than not. And if we can't agree on that, then honestly, I don't really know, to be honest. If anyone who wants to take the stance that Bungie is riding a wave and that they've just, like, been getting lucky this whole time, that's kind of nonsensical to me. That seems silly. I don't think you accidentally have a successful company for 20 years and make billions and billions and billions of dollars. People don't really just, like, stumble upon that. Never said it's luck? Okay, then what does riding the wave mean? Lay off hundreds of staff? So if you have to lay off staff, then that means that you have no idea what you're doing as a company and that you're bad at making money. Shimon, thanks for the 5 months. Yes? Okay, then I guess Amazon's not really a good company and doesn't really know what they're doing. Apple's, by proxy, Apple's also not really that good. And Activision's not really good at making money either. And Blizzard's not really good at making money. Sony's not really good at making money. Microsoft isn't good at making money. It's mostly bad management on their part. We're not currently discussing the moral and ethical values of companies, though. We're discussing... This whole conversation started because people told me that Bungie should have kept the Dawning upgrade event card free because that would net them more revenue in the long run due to happy player sentiment than the revenue that they would have netted by actually selling the Dawning event pass as originally intended. That's how this whole thing started. That's how this entire conversation started. Now they'd lose crazy money? That's what I said! I said reduce cost, that was my take. I still disagree. Like, the conversation has devolved to where it currently is because the goalposts have been moved like 10 different times. My first instinct when hearing that the event pass was free was this is a bug, Bungie would never. Exactly. Like, people in here are trying to make the argument that if they kept the Dawning Reward Pass free, that they would overall, in the long run, make more revenue than they would have made if the Dawning Pass was costing money. Because by making the event pass free, they would garner enough good player sentiment that would make players happy enough, and because the players are happy, they're going to spend a shit ton of money on other microtransactions, and overall they're going to make more money than they would have made if the Dawning Pass cost money. And I think that is... so silly. My disagreement with you was about the graph thing. So you think that uncircumstantially and universally doing things that lower your bottom line but raise player happiness are always going to, in the long term, net to a higher bottom line? We can agree that there are better ways to up the community. Okay, I genuinely, I'm gonna say this slow because this is the third time that I'm saying this. if a company is able to do something that makes the happy fan base meter go up without the dollar meter going down, then the company would and should do that. If you can do something that makes happy fan base go up with no effect on the dollar meter, that's a good thing. That is good. This is the third time that I am saying this exact sentence verbatim. That is a good thing. However, generally speaking, a company will not do something to make the happy fan base meter go up if that thing also makes the dollar meter go down. Because they care more about the dollar meter than they do about the happy fan base meter. That is what I said. Three times. Please understand short-term loss versus long-term... Jesus Christ. Guys, Bungie reducing the cost of the Dawning Upgrade event card or making it free will not net them more revenue long-term than if they just kept it the same price. It will not. It won't. That will never happen. The cost of the Dawning Upgraded Event Pass has negligible effects on long-term revenue. They would lose an astronomical amount of money long-term by making the Dawning Event Pass free. They would... That is a short-term loss, and it is a long-term loss. That is all loss. I don't care how happy the players are. They would never recoup that. Never in a million years. Furthermore, the only reason that you as a company, the only reason that you would take short-term losses is if the upside was gigantic, the potential upside was gigantic, and or if it is a Hail Mary attempt to resurrect your company because you're about to go under. That is the only reason that you take massive risks and massive short-term losses. Is if, and only if, the potential long-term gains are gigantic, or if that is your only option. And we've seen that. Bungie took a massive short-term loss with the production of Forsaken. With how much money it had to have cost to produce that expansion, how many hours of crunch they had to work, how many hours of overtime they had to work, how many probably extra employees they had to employ, how much help they had to get from other studios. Probably cost them a shit ton of money to make Forsaken. But, you know why they did it? Because one, the potential upside of that expansion doing well was worth the short-term losses. And two, because that was their Hail Mary. Their company was 3 weeks from dying. That was their only choice. You can argue Into the Light was a similar choice. Correct. The reason Into the Light existed was because it was probably Bungie's thought that something like Into the Light would bring back a significant number of returning players, and that a significant number of those returning players that came back in Into the Light would then buy the final shape. Don't forget, Destiny players are very spoiled and seem to forget that Destiny is a game/business, and they can... Yeah, exactly. Every for-profit business cares more about how much money they can make than they care about the players. Like, they speak wallet. Wallet is the only thing they speak. They only speak wallet. I'm so lost as a non-D2 player. Let me put it in League of Legends terms for you then, Will. Riot Games is continuing to make skins that cost $250, $300, $500. You know why they keep doing that shit? Despite how much hate they're getting on Reddit, despite how much hate they're getting on Twitter, despite how much negative player sentiment there is. Oh, it's too expensive for a skin. Oh, that's nonsense for a skin. Oh, fuck Riot. I can't believe they're making their skin so expensive. That's shit. You know why they keep making these expensive-ass skins? Because people are fucking buying them. Because people are buying the damn skins. They only speak wallets. That's the only language they speak. Player happiness is not a currency. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They just want money. That's all they want. They want money. Mac the type of guy to slap his thigh and say, gee willikers? Damn right I am. I hit an E-Gats this morning. I hit an E-Gats this morning. E-Gats! I doth decree. The C-suite couldn't care less about your happiness? Not at all. And listen, here's the thing, right, boys? Here's the thing. Listen. These CEOs, these C-suite executives, they don't give a shit how happy or upset people are. They only give a shit about money. And the partners only care about money, and the shareholders only care about money. And I guarantee, I promise you, for a verifiable fact, if your business strategies were if your business strategies and your ideas were more effective at making the company money, then you guys would be the ones in the C-suite and not the current CEOs. If your guys' ideas were the ones that were going to net more money long term, y'all would be the ones at that board. Those shareholders would get you in there like swimwear. Instantly, I promise. They only give a fuck about dollars. So if your ideas were more effective at making dollars than the ideas of the people that are currently employed in the C-suites, they wouldn't be employed in the C-suites. They're there because they've been making fucking money. I wish that we could live in a world where player happiness and company profits lived in a harmonious, symbiotic relationship, whereas one goes up, the other uncircumstantially always goes up as well. That'd be great. But it doesn't. That's not real. It's not reality. It isn't. I do think early 2000s player happiness was more important. Yeah, and companies made way less fucking money in the early 2000s. Gaming companies made way less money in the early 2000s. I'm telling you guys, these companies want money. They want money. They like money. They will do whatever they need to do to get money. SpongeBob, me boy. The companies want money. Heretic, thank you for the gifted sub, dude. That's a nice emblem under your camera. How does one get it? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Sketch. By gifting at least one subscription. Yeah, I think... Yeah. Comparing the video game business model and the video game industry in the 2000s to what it is today is a very dishonest comparison as well. The industry is night and day different. Video games are one of the most lucrative and potential upside investments in the entire world. That was not the case in the early 2000s. At all. Not the case. If in the early 2000s, the current video game business model was the most effective way for video games to make money, then at the current moment, you would continue to see single-player games with no microtransactions, with free DLC. You would continue to see that. Companies would still do that, but they don't do that anymore because that's a shit way to make money. The best way for a game to make money is for the company to spend as little time developing it as possible, and therefore as little money developing it as possible, and shove as many different ways that a player can spend money on the game into it as humanly possible. And the only way to get that to stop is if you stop spending your money on those video games. If you guys support companies milking us dry, what a crazy leap! What a crazy leap! Wait a minute, did I say that I was down with companies milking us dry? I can't remember when I said that. I do not recall uttering those words. Wait a darn second. I don't think I said that. I don't think anyone in chat said that either. Not you, chat, I mean. I don't think anyone in chat said that. I don't think anyone in chat said that. I don't think anyone in chat said that. Hell of a Hail Mary, though. Grizz Dan, thanks for the 4 years, 48-month streak. Holy shit. Holy shit. Thanks for the 4 years, brother. Guys, we're going to extremes here. Digital extremes. For the record, I don't like companies shoving microtransactions into their games at every available avenue. You know what I do because I don't like that? I don't spend my money on those games. There's a reason I don't play most video games. I play very few video games. I play League of Legends. I play Destiny 2. I play Warframe. That's pretty much it. I don't really play any other video games. And it's either because A, other video games just don't look that interesting to me, or B, as far as I can tell, other video games have a monetization loop and a monetization structure that I don't really like that much. So I don't buy it. Try Marvel Rivals. I don't like microtransactions, but I absolutely buy them. I mean, dude, I've spent fucking... I like microtransactions if I feel like the value is there. And if I feel like the value isn't there, then I don't spend money on the microtransaction. I've spent, like, dude, I've spent thousands of dollars on League of Legends. Thousands. I'm not exaggerating. I've spent thousands of dollars on League of Legends microtransactions. Because I feel like I get good value out of my League of Legends microtransactions. I basically spend no money on any other game. Because I don't feel that I get the value out of the money I'm paying for the microtransaction. And the very second I feel like I stop getting value out of my League of Legends microtransactions, I'm not spending money on it anymore. It's like, it's very simple. Simple equation. Do not trust the gov with a gifted sub. What if the person on that account is the gov, though? Guys, give me one brief second. F them Cowboys. Oh. I mean, I'm a Bengals fan, so I was down with it. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna check on my wife, make sure she's okay. She's sick. God. I feel so bad for my wife. She's so fucking sick. Oh. God, please take my wife's pain, multiply it by 100, and give it to Deshaun Watson. Please. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Dude, do I even want to look at the comments on the LR4 video? Oh my God. Dude, so some of these people in the Warframe community, they're like ripping a... They're running like a find any reason to hate Mactics challenge. Dude, the way they talk about me, you would think I like kidnapped their fucking dog and forced it into making it grind weapons on my Warframe account for me. Start giving them business advice. Seems like that brings on some dislike. Ooh. Ah! Aha! The real question is, now that we're doing Will It Build in Warframe, and people can win Prime Access by submitting their builds, how many of the how many of the people that have been hating on me are gonna turn right around, join my Discord server, and submit a build? And go, oh, Mac, please pick my build, please! I always believed in you. I always thought you could hit LR4. I always knew you could do it. Oh no, but I like this community. Have you created a monster? Wait, what? Mac, what is funny is I went to that video expecting a ton of negativity and I mostly saw neutral to positive comments. Yeah, that's because I delete all of the batshit crazy hateful comments because I don't like hateful shit on my channel. You have no idea some of the comments I've gotten. That shit's crazy. They'll be in here asking you to check out their build and complain. Oh, honestly, you're right, Jazz. I submitted a build and it was really good, but he picked a build from someone who was a subscriber in his Twitch stream. I guess will a build is pay to win. Hashtag bullshit. I don't know. That's fine. Dude, Sweet Business goes nuts. I don't know when I'm gonna start releasing the Willow build videos though. I don't know if I should like wait until 1999 or I don't know. Imagine hating instead of discussing differences in opinions. Well, they don't actually hate me. They hate that I'm a higher MR than them. Do you think the balancing or anything will drastically change when 1999 comes out? I have zero clue because this is the first major Warframe update that I've ever been a part of. I know that they did like a decent amount of updates recently, like with like the Nova rework, and I know that like there were some like Wukong changes, and I think that there were some like couple changes and whatnot. I don't know. I haven't been playing Warframe that long, so I don't know like to what degree they do balance patches with their major updates. Have they set a release date for 1999 yet? No. Taurus, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. No, but we will get a release date on Thursday during the Game Awards. Is that 100% confirmed? Thanatos, thanks for the gifted sub. Is Thanatos, like, a thing? There's a League of Legends player named Thanatos. Sounds like a fucking, like, mythical god or something. Thanatos is the Greek god of death? Oh, okay. Well, there you go then. I thought Hades was the god of death. Or is that a different mythology? Hades is the god of the world of the dead. Thanatos is the god of death itself. Ah, I see. Cool. Hi, Tech. Who's the god of hitting LR4 in 4 months? Just kidding. Don't flame me. Don't flame me. I'm kidding. It was a joke. I know. I'm a trash streamer. I got carried to it. Everyone gifted me everything. I know. Don't gotta remind me. I know. I know. Joe is definitely god of the Arcwing. Dude, I'm hungry as shit. I could go for some food. Yo, anyone got 12 bucks on them? I'm trying to get a couple burritos. Is this guy also businessing? That guy is also businessing. Another business enjoyer. Oh, I missed some subs while I was tending to my wife. I'm a chef. I'll make you one from scratch. How will you get it here, though? Wait, you're gonna make like the tortilla from scratch too? That would be kind of, dude. It is, dude. We kind of it's Taco Tuesday. We probably should get tacos today. Never say tortilla like that again. What? Why not? Tortilla. Remember when the meteor used to come out of the sky? Never forget what they took from you. I had Chipotle for lunch. I've been boycotting Chipotle for like 2 years. Chipotle and I are beefing right now. BB Bop clears anyway. How come? Because they give me fucking 2 pieces of chicken and I just ain't fucking with that. Ooh, quesadillas are good. Tortillas, quesadillas, chimichangas. Get some queso. Nothing like some chips and queso. Mmm. Oh! Anamark. Dude, some fully loaded nachos. With sour cream and guacamole. Oh. Dude, when you have fresh avocados, the guacamole goes so hard. You ever gonna pop that super? Oh shit, you're right. Sent that shit to orbit. I'll see it when I get back up there. This is making me strongly consider starting an argument about why the hell you guys call a game played with hands football. Because top 10 5 conversations that is basic as fuck that no one gives a shit about. You got that shit off the internet. Get your own talking material. I can think of like only 2 conversations that I would rather less have. That conversation ranks somewhere in the territory of is water wet and whether or not Die Hard's a Christmas movie. My only answer to either of those conversations is and always will be, who gives a fuck? Die Hard mention? I've never seen Die Hard. I heard it's good though. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Don't care. Don't care, didn't ask. There's no such thing as a Christmas movie. Catch me watching 4 Christmases in June. What you gonna do about it? Only got 19 plats. Ya boy is broke in game and in real life. Is this coming from the same guy that said Bungie should make the Dawning Pass free for long-term player satisfaction and long-term revenue gains? Because I gotta tell ya, ripping the I am broke in real life is not is not supporting your claim. That's not what you want to be telling people. You should have lied. You should have lied. You should have said, actually, I'm a billionaire. You should have lied. You should have lied. That's a lie angle right there. I need some food. The Fellowship leaves Rivendell on December 21st. Or 25th, thus Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie? Does Middle-earth use the Gregorian calendar? Pop that super. You pop the prime sub, I pop the super. One sec, guys. I'm putting in a quick little order for some tacos. Some tacos. None like good taco. Phantom Skull Gaming, thanks for the 4 months. Forgive me, I missed a few months. Oh, you're chilling. Wait, you trying to buy my forgiveness? I guess that's fine. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why do I have Apple Cash available? What the fuck is Apple Cash? Oh, I see. Sheptimus Prime, thanks for the brand new, or thanks for the gifted sub. No, I went, I was at a wedding on Saturday with some old, for an old high school friend, and a bunch of my high school buddies were there. I was at the wedding, but I wasn't in the wedding, so in between the ceremony and the reception, I went out with anyone else who wasn't in the wedding party, and their girlfriends and their wives and their fiancés, and we got some grub and drinks at a restaurant, and there was like 7 of us, and the lady came, she was like, so how are we doing, checks or whatever, and everyone was saying, put this on me, put that on me, blah, blah, and I just said, no, just put it all in one, I got it. And everyone was like, what? No, hell no. And I was like, too late, I'm doing it. I gave her my card. And then, I guess, I didn't even know you could do this, but I guess 2 of my buddies that were there each sent me 40 bucks in Apple Cash. I don't really know how they did that or what that is. But because they asked me what my Venmo was, and I told them I don't have Venmo. Which was a lie, by the way. I do have Venmo. I was being untruthful. But I didn't want them to send me money. So I lied. I said I don't have Venmo. Check your text from them? No, the Apple Cash is from them. Like, it says their names. Because I went to my wallet to see what the fuck the Apple Cash was all about. It's from them. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know you could do that. Paza, thanks for the gifted sub. Enjoy your brand new emblem, dude. If you have Apple Pay set up on your phone, you can send money through iMessage. Oh. Yeah, that's probably what it is then. It's kind of crazy. So you can literally just like, what? You put your credit card into your like Apple wallet, and then you can just like text someone money, and it charges your card and sends that money to that person. It's actually kind of wild. Yo, anyone want to be texting buddies? Ha ha ha. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I ain't giving my phone number out. Speaking of Apple Pay, I'm 5 short for the emblem. That if you're that means you only have $1. It's tough out here. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you probably have bigger things to worry about than an emblem. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man, which coincidentally is the same amount of money you have in your bank account. You should skip this emblem. You should pass on this one. You should, wait for the next one, dude. This one's not for you. The insults? Come on, that was funny. They teed me up. They teed me up for that one. You can, hey, listen, you can't get mad at the dog for eating the chocolate that's left out on the ground, okay? That was not on me. It's not my fault. You can't get mad at me for that one. Is my YouTube stream still up? My YouTube stream is still up, right? He a real motherfucker? I'm just being honest. What would you guys prefer me to tell him? Go take out a loan so he can gift a sub and get the emblem? That seems worse to say. That seems like a worse angle. I'm just saying. hey, I'm telling you what I would want someone to say to me. If I had $1 to my name, I would want someone to tell me to get a fucking job. Back to the daily economics lesson. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you guys want further economics education from me, you can sign up for my college course. So some of y'all need the whiteboard. Get yo money up, not yo funny up. Okay, but like if you could, in some situations, perhaps you can do both. And we're always down for a double dip. Do we rip a Warframe Willow build today? Maybe, possibly. I subbed. Where the fuck my emblem at? There is no emblem. I lied. I just got scammed. Bozo. Also, you used a Prime sub. Prime sub doesn't give you the emblem. It has to be a gifted sub. Or a paid tier 1 sub. That's a joke. I know Prime subs ain't eligible. Alright, mods, time this guy out for 5 minutes for making me explain that. Get him. Get his ass. Oh, boom. Thanks, Buckeye. Can I get timed out? I've been naughty. What did you do? Do I even want to know? Whole event is down for me. Whole event is down for everybody. Because it was bugged and the premium pass was free. Which I must say, I am kind of surprised that, I mean, obviously video games are always a lot more complicated than you think, but I'm kind of surprised that it's taking this long for them to just make the event pass cost 1,000 silver instead of being free. But, oh. That was a hefty yawn. Yeah, it must be something, me. I don't know. So you can't make any progress to any of the challenges? Correct. Oh. I'm down for a Willow build Warframe. I think that could be fun today. Episode 2. Prime access still on the line. I think Prime access will always be a grand prize. Because I messaged my homie at DE who hooked us up with the Prime Access for the Grand Prize, and I said like, hey, just out of curiosity, once Prime Access does eventually get one, am I allowed to just like, are we allowed to keep Prime Access on the prize wheel and I'll foot the bill for any additional wins of Prime Access? And he said that would be fine. So basically, after the first Prime Access win, every single future Prime Access win for Will It Build Warframe Edition is minus $140 for ya boy, but that's okay. I think it's worth for just that to be the grand prize for the series. Lots of numbers. Thanks for the gifted sub. Can we get a Will It Build Kome edition? Eventually, sure. I mean, my goal is to eventually do it for like every frame, right? Linko, thanks for the gifted sub. Is Stog on the prize wheel? I can put it on the prize wheel. I feel like that kind of sucks for whoever wins it, though. Like, that would... I mean, I know it's funny as, like, a meme, but, like, for the person that actually submits the build, if they roll Stog as the victory, like, that kind of feels bad, no? Maybe Prime Access and a Stog? Let's just... Might as well log on to their account and make them LR4. Basically the same thing. So stoked you're doing Warframe. Yeah, I think we're going to switch over to Warframe here in a little bit, to be honest. Maybe get a Will It Build episode going. Yeah, I think that could be fun. I want to try and get... Because I'm kind of trying to, like, stockpile the Warframe Will It Build videos a little bit, because I'm going to go on, like, a 7-day break at the end of the year for holiday season. And so it'd be nice to have some videos ready to go. I got. Yeah, you did. Kome is the opposite of gambling, low risk, low reward. How should they change her then? They should make her second ability where you roll a dice, and if it lands on an even number, then you automatically complete the mission that you're currently on. But if it lands on an odd number, then you explode and your account gets deleted. Thoughts? Oh, yeah, I can do Warframe design. Not to brag. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was highly considering dipping from the strike. But I can't leave this guy all alone. He's having a tough time. Alright, you know, let's well, I don't have Wither Horde on here. Special. This guy's died the exact same way like 5 times. Just sprint up into the boss and get stopped. I cannot leave the strike. I refuse to ditch him. He need me. Did I really miss that? Holy shit, I'm dead. He's tanky as fuck. I cannot wait for these tacos to hit. I need them now. My throat kind of hurts a little bit. Which is not good, considering my wife is very, very ill. Which means I could be getting ill. I feel so bad for her. Let me say, I said it one time, I'm gonna say it again. Dear Lord God, please take her pain, multiply it by 1,000 and give it to Deshaun Watson. Please. Who wins the sword battle? Me. Let's turn chat into a dictatorship. Whoever disagrees with the Mac gets timed out. What do you mean turn it into? It's already how it works. Thanks, Steven. I hope so too. She's been puking all day. Shit sucks. Your dictator game is too weak. You're too nice to the bans. All right, Jazz, can you time out Noob for like 10 minutes? Wait, what? Alright, now do it for 20. Thanks, Jazz. Yo, TJ 4000 is kind of a hard dude. That actually goes nuclear. I like that shit. TJ 4000. That's fucking sick. Dois, thanks for the Brady Prime. We did it. Oh, we got an exotic engram. Massive. Happy for you, bro. Yo, Let's rip a sandcastle real quick. Let's rip a little sand Cassie. No? Okay. Fine. That should be my Discord role. TJX000. X00. Oh, yeah, and the X is whatever increment of 1,000 you're currently at, you mean? So, like, right now it'd be TJ 4,000, but, like, if you ever hit 5,000, then you want to change to TJ 5,000? You sound like a robot that's getting upgrades. All right, failers watching on the YouTube. I'm going to wind things down on the YouTube, because I think we're going to switch over to Warframe. How do I... There we go. So you can hop on over to the Twitch stream if you want to keep watching. But yeah. I'll paste there a few times. I'll see you guys over here if you want.